Hi there, welcome to 20 for 20. My name is John Kavula with the Elks National Foundation. Today, I'm joined by Filo Habib, a 2020 Top 20 Elks Most Valuable Student Scholar from Lincoln, Nebraska, Lodge number 80. Philo, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
To start, could you just introduce yourself and tell everybody where you're from?
For sure. My name is Filo Habib. My full name is Flopatir Habib, but my friends like to call me Filo. I'm from Waverly, Nebraska. It's a small town right outside of Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah.
And where are you planning on going to school next year?
I plan on attending the University of Nebraska, Omaha to study business and pre-law.
And is there something that inspired you to go on the law track or that makes you want to be a lawyer?
For sure. So I actually immigrated to the United States when I was about 1.5 years old. And ever since then, I've just had a really interesting experience. And I really enjoy learning about like the bridge between citizens and government. And I feel like I can really do that by being an immigration lawyer or finding a certain aspect of law that I fit into. And so, yeah, that's kind of why I decided to pursue the legal field.
Very cool. What does service mean to you?
I feel like service means putting yourself out there in order for others to follow you. So it's making that sacrifice to lead and help others. And I think that service is a very important aspect of our lives, and that we should really pursue a service-oriented mindset.
Would you mind talking about maybe one of your favorite volunteer or your most memorable service project that you've done up to this point in your life?
For sure. So when I was a sophomore in high school, my best friend Alexander Linscott passed away in a car crash that was caused by a drunk driver. And so ever since then, drunk driving has been one of those issues that is really dear to me, and it's close to my heart. And so when that incident first happened, I was very lost and I was confused on where to start, because I knew that I wanted to make an impact, but I knew that nothing could bring Alex back. And so I decided to reach out to my local MAD chapter, my Mothers Against Drunk Driving chapter. And they were holding an event called the Walk Like Mad 5K. And so through that 5K, a couple of peers and I decided to organize a t-shirt fundraiser where we sold t-shirts and gained a profit from the t-shirts. And then we donated the profit to Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And that was really one of my favorite service activities, because it was basically working towards a direct outcome, and it was making sure that what I was doing was actually impacting an issue that was very close to me.
That's very cool. So what is your proudest achievement up to this point in your life?
I believe that my proudest achievement is definitely giving forth my efforts in order to help connect students and discuss political issues that might be controversial. I actually helped co-found a club at my school called Global Voices, which is a civic discourse club. So we get together once a month, maybe more often than that, and we discuss political or controversial topics. And then we start to debate the topics. But finally, at the end of the meetings, we like to sit down and brainstorm solutions and community impact projects that we can go out into our communities and pursue in order to try and help our community solve those issues.
That sounds very awesome. So is this like a national thing? You just founded the chapter of your school,
We
or did
founded
you
the
found
chapter.
this whole organization?
Well, we founded the chapter at our school, and we've been like reaching out to other schools to try and get this off the ground. And we've also partnered with some organizations and donated money to some national organizations.
That's awesome. So what is being an Elks Scholar going to help you do?
I believe that being an Elks Scholar really gives me that network and that connected network of like-minded scholars and service-oriented people. I feel like throughout my whole entire academic life, my career, and my whole entire life, I'll always have people to count on that will be like-minded thinkers and will always want to make a positive change. And so that's really what the Elks family is all about, is connecting people to make a change.
Yeah, you got it spot on. You've only been here less than a year, and you already know what the Elks family is.
Right.
Um, Speaking of the Elks family, what was your favorite part of the virtual Top 20 weekend that we did?
My favorite part of the virtual top 20 weekend was definitely the game night, because we got together in like an informal setting, as informal as you can get over Zoom. And we like to talk, and we like played games, and we were just like, we were talking in a very informal and fun manner. And I really loved that.
What was your favorite game we played?
I really liked Quiplash on Jackbox games. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Quiplash is a lot of fun. I've been playing a lot of that during quarantine.
Right.
Um, So, what were you doing when you found out that you became a top 20 Elks Most Valuable Student Scholar?
I was actually in one of my Zoom classes, and I got the little notification on the top right corner of my screen that was like, "Congratulations," because I knew the decisions were coming out that day. And when I saw that, my jaw dropped. I immediately picked up my phone, and I got about 15 text messages from my classmates that were in my Zoom class, and they're like, "Philo, what happened? You looked so shocked." It was a lot of fun. It was exciting. I like left the class and ran upstairs and told my mom.
Very cool. Um, so, what makes you an Elks Scholar?
I believe what makes me an Elks Scholar is that I'm a very service-oriented person, and I kind of have that mindset. It's really guided me through a lot of my decision making throughout high school, and it's even guiding my career choices.
Um, and what is something you are passionate about outside of academics?
I'm definitely passionate about music. I play the alto saxophone. I love to play jazz. It's a really interesting way to escape and just relax uh, and be creative. And that's my favorite part about it.
Are you going to plan on continuing that in college, either through jazz club or just hanging out, maybe starting a
Yeah,
band or something with some friends?
yeah, for sure. Music is definitely a lifetime thing, and so I'm planning on pursuing that throughout my life.
Is there anything else you're excited about going to college other than just getting out of the house?
Right. Well, I'm definitely excited to get out of the house, but I'm definitely excited to move on campus. Omaha is an incredible city, and I can't wait to just really submerge myself in that city life and the campus life. It's very exciting to me.
Awesome. And my last question, if you could say anything to the Elks watching, what would you say?
I would definitely say I love you and thank you so much for all that you do. You guys are really incredible. The Elks know how to connect people and really serve underrepresented groups, whether that's veterans or scholars. And I really enjoyed being a part of the virtual weekend. And I hope to continue my relationship with the Elks to create positive change in my community.
Well, we are so glad to have you, Philo. Thank you so much again for joining us today.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
And thank you to all the viewers who are tuning in right now. If you like the show, be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you all for helping us build stronger communities and being members of the hashtag Elks family. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.